So for my poster presentation, I chose to cover the content of the Annunaki, the 12th Planet by Zechariah Sitchin. His type of persuasion that he focused on was pure persuasion, as he was telling you, like, he wrote 9 books about it, about what his theory was of the origination of humanity. The nature and intent of this persuasion takes the type of informational influence within the context of the origination of humanity. The content of this persuasion includes how and why humanity came to be, and just the overall arching of question of why are we the way we are. His approach was that of a maven, as he claimed to be a scholar in the Sumerian language. He claimed to have translated all of the cuneiform tablets, when upon further investigation I discovered that it was really more just an interpretation of what he thought they had meant. His modality, once again, was the 9 books he wrote, titled The Earth Chronicles. The strategy, or the 3 concepts I focused on, were that of the inoculation theory, more focused on the supportive strategy of the inoculation theory, language, and implicit and explicit conclusions, as well as the implications of this. I will go over. The supportive strategy that he focused on was it's held within the inoculation theory. There's a set of strategies: the supportive strategy, or supportive theory, or supportive strategy and inoculation theory, or inoculation strategy. The inoculation strategy warns you that there's going to be a challenging argument coming up, and then the inoculation strategy, or the supportive strategy, gives you a bunch of reasons as to why you should support their idea or be against it, one of the two. Zechariah Sitchin's focuses more on the supportive strategy, as he gives you just mountains of evidence as to why his idea of the origination of humanity is right. He cherry picks from biblical evidence, anthropological evidence, biological evidence being the theory of evolution, and archaeological evidence. For language is described to be arbitrary in the way that we have to agree on what all the symbols mean before they really have any meaning at all. And it's conventionalized in the form that we all do agree in the letter A being the letter A, or whatever it might be in the English language, as opposed to what he attempted to do with the cuneiform language. For implicit and explicit conclusions, the concept is one that relies on the consumer of the information to come up with either their own, connect the dots to come up with their own conclusion for it, or the explicit side. And then there's the explicit side, which is more focused on just telling you what it is. And that was the explicit conclusions was the one that Alexander Sitchin had focused on, because he'd given you not so many different aspects of evidence from all different disciplines that he cherry picked. The implications of this study could be that people in different fringe groups may be exploited because they might be vulnerable to that way of thinking. It may spread misinformation, which will then perpetuate amongst that community and possibly farther. Furthermore, there may be aspects of ostracization also, because all these people that believe in the pseudoscience are going to end up getting shunned by the public and by everybody around them, scholars or whoever it may be. Good there.